How are you doing, Ralfy here, Ralfy Customs? I'm holding this in the wrong hand because I'm having a brew. So let's get on and see what's what, eh? Up, you will have seen if you watched me vlog. Look, I've counted the proper fucking bolts in there because we didn't have them when I made it, so they fit lovely. Job done, sorted. I might have to take the dyno out. I think it needs the dust blowing off it. Say what? Right, what we're actually on with the proper job today. I'm probably into tomorrow. I have, quick recap, off camera, we've put one of my shim finders on here. Right, there's a hole drilled through here, so I need to put a corresponding one there. And then the wires for the back light run up there, around there, up there, and out there. And they'll come to thread through. So, there you go, that's one thing. I need to just drill that second hole. For the exiting wires somewhere around there. And then we're going to make an electrics box that looks like an oil tank. Yeah, a bit like on my shovel head, well, exactly like on my shovel head and my Triumph. So we're going to make one of them. It goes in there out of a sheet of 1.2mm stainless steel. So that's that. Right, first thing then, we get a bit of CAD going on. What I'll place that on top, look, just loosely, and I'm going to draw around the inside of these rails to give myself a guide, really. I know that the box needs to sit inside here and curve round. Oh, I'm not showing you very well, bad filming, sorry. Sit inside here. Yeah, so about this wide and then curve round. Don't matter if it pokes out this way a little bit. And it needs to come down to just below this crankcase joint. That's what it's like on mine. That gives loads of fucking room and not too big a gap. So, happy days. Okay, fucking dokey. So, we've got a top. Yeah, top of the box. It's going to sit in there. Kind of like that. Should be nice. And we've got a bit of a bottom where her misses. Now we have an issue. And the issue is this gap at the back there, look, there. That's too tight. But I can't work out what it actually needs to be because we've not got the fucking back mudguard. I need the back mudguard to work around it and to get the radius for the back of the electrics box and all that. So yeah, we've fucking made a start like, but now we're stuck. So awaiting parts, which is a stalled job for now. Right, so I need to put that away. We've had a fucking shuffle of the pack, haven't we? There's Mr. fucking Triumph. Right, let's go through it. So we're waiting for parts. I can't do it without the rear mudguard. I can't do the electrics box without the rear mudguard. This is our Dean's engine and assorted bits. We're waiting for the go-ahead. This is wheels and forks. This trike I could drag out and do a bit on. I've got something to go out with that. And our Jules XS 750 that's there. We've got our Carl's fucking hell rubber mounted monoshock Sportster that I'm waiting for the steel to start and some fucking idea of what we're doing, and this Mr. Clint's under wraps. So I need to speak to him. I need the steel for that. I could try and get this engine running that's buried under there. I could drag that out and do some fabrication. I'm waiting for parts on that, and we're waiting for the go ahead on this. I've got this. I'm severely fighting the urge to cut that up. Do it like my XS11. If you follow along, you'll remember the XS11. And I've got my 6/overs. 6/over shockers there for the dyno, and my wide glide yokes I managed to pick up. I've got some shorter shockers as well, but they're too fucking short. I want 11s. I'm going to drop it an inch, I think. Drop it an inch. 6-inch over forks raked out, so we'll chop all this shit out. All this fugly shit will go. We'll streamline this, panel that in, and make that look fucking pretty. We might even chop these rails and put new rails in. But I quite like how it sits, so I'm resisting doing that because I still want to ride it. That's a winter job, I think, if I do it like I'm thinking. I'm resisting that because I don't have the time or the finances to start it and finish it all in one go. This is done and going out, and so on and so forth. So, what we're going to do, what we're going to fill today with. Oh, that's going out as well. You know, Triton, and we're waiting for parts on this. So, yeah. Right, I do have a quick job here. Look, I'm back making me side mount shim finders. I've got one here, and this is a master copy that I gave a bit of a drawing to a metal place, and they laser cut me a load of these out last year or the year before, but I can't get hold of them anymore. I'm struggling, and I don't do CAD to order it online, and I don't do this, that and the other. So there's me fucking templates, and there's one that I've made. I might make another one and bring you along. What do you reckon? Righto, so here's one for our finger bob, if you're watching. Hi Paul. Lots of love to you and Karen. That's mocked up, ready. I need to tack it and weld it. This normally sits inwards, but he wants it different, so we're doing it different. What I've thought is, what I'm rambling fucking on about is not being able to get these profile cut out because I've not managed to sort anything out. And if I'm going to make them, then I want to be doing less fucking grinding and sanding. So here's the plan. We've worked out this radius, and we set a fly cutter up. Yeah, sorry, this big radius. We set a fly cutter up, so once we cut the blank, we can offer it up there and fly cut that radius. We can do the same with this radius. Yeah, and then we can make a form tool for this outer, so we don't have to use the rotary table or fuck all. If you follow along, you'll see me using these all the time. And it's fucking big. This radius is big because the chunk here is like 40 mil, which is what this is. So we need to drill and chap this M12 because they have a 12 mil hole. You could do them M6. It don't fucking matter. It's only for fitting up purposes, for manufacturing purposes. But M12 suits. So what I'm going to do is take this over to the lathe, clean the outside up, and put M12 up its bum, and that'll give us one form tool. We've got the fly cutter for the other form tool, and that will leave a bit of 5-inch fucking cutting and 4.5-inch sanding. Maybe use the belt sander just to clean them up, but I'm hoping that I can do them in short order. And if I do 2 or 3 at a time, then we'll have 2 or 3, won't we? Cutting this plate is what I'd normally do is order a sheet of fucking 3 mil, cut to size. But we're not doing that today because I want to do it now. So we're going to just mark it out on here and cut it and sand it. You don't need to watch me doing that particularly. You've seen enough of the cutting and grinding. What I will do is just show you that I'm going to set 2 of these out on here. Something like that, yeah. So I'll probably flip this. That's a bit shit actually. I'm not keen on that. We'll find a nice area where we can get a couple out of. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not showing you very well. Somewhere along here, we could probably get 2 out of, and go from there. So I'll rough out the blanks, or the blankety blanks, and you can join me at the milling machine and the lathe. We'll make that as well while we're here. Right, so we've got 2 roughed out, and I'm shouting roughed out. Like the fucking Elephant Man. Blanks. 2 roughed out blanks. Did them with a gas axe in the end. Didn't film it. It's not pretty. I'm nearly out of acetylene, so I was struggling to fucking do it properly. But I figured it would save a bit of time. Maybe wrong. Maybe fucking wrong. Where's the fucking... Here we go. Where's the Simon template? I also found a nice clean sheet, 5mm as well, so... I don't need to worry about surface finish so much. And I think what my plan is, right, is to fucking get that first, and we'll use that as a reference so we can line everything up. This one, I've got a straight edge, so I'll line that straight edge up. Sit with the edge of the sheet, so we'll do a bit of that lot, and then get that hole in. Scribe the actual shape, mark it out on here, but maybe die chem it or fucking marker pen it or something, and go from there. Okay, so while that shit fucking dries, we'll take this over here. Fucking got some gravity to it. Got some fucking gravity to it, boys. Hello. Quick clean up. Excuse me. There's a fucking bit of emery. Bit of dick on it. If you know, you know. I could have left it rusty, to be fair, you know. It's not a precision part by a fucking long way. Just break that edge. See, I'll test it with a thumb, look. How stupid's that? Right. Now we can move round and we can get M12 up there. So, as always, start off with a centre drill, well, a pilot. It's a centre drill, not a pilot fucking drill. The pilot drill's an undersized one that you use to guide, much like when you pilot a fucking ship into harbour, because you know the dangers and you know the route. So they get a pilot in, don't they, to fucking fly the ship. Don't ask me. Don't fucking ask me. Now we're in with the 10.2. And we want about the length of the tap, so about 30mm. Right, before we slowing it all down, coming in, probing in with the M12 machine tap. So, got my hand on the clutch. If anything bad happens, we'll stop it like that. Look, fuck. So I think normally I give this a love tap. So just fuck that off out of the way. Now off camera, you might hear me fucking giving it a fucking couple of love taps. Hurry up, spin the right way, bit more lube, let a dog see the rabbit. Let's fucking try it. Come on you bastard. Come on you bastard, here we go, curly whirly time, fucking happy days, sorted, snorted, boosh. Fuck me. Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Now, I don't know if we can part that off. Let's have a fucking look. You know what it's going to be, don't you? It's going to be a no part off situation, isn't it? So let's fucking give it a blast, look. Bear with. Just going to change my tool in, look, move you around. So you come in there. Tighten my tool up, off camera. And why is that fucking... There we go. Right. We want about that much, don't we? What the fuck's that? I've not even done measuring. Hold on. Bear with. Just turn my digital readout on. Spin that up. Touch that off. Somewhere about there, Ralfy. Zero it and move it along. That'll give us a bit an inch long, which will be fucking peachy. So over there, look, and fucking send it. See what happens. Poise with the lube. It's one of them days. So This is E1B, E1L something. This steel is leaded. It's actually free machining. It's got a bit of lead in it. You can't weld it for fuck, like, but by fuck you can machine it. So it's self-lubricating because of that lead. So it's quite forgiving. I call it hero stuff because you can fucking do all sorts with it. Like, you can make yourself look like an hero on the machine. Okay, so the progress so far is we've made the former. We've marked out. Look how fucking rough these were. You know, as I was flame cutting it, I couldn't see the black line I've made. Fucking wanker out. If you use chalk next time, or get some acetylene, or get these flame cut out, plasma cut, water jet, fucking whatever you like. If anyone can do me a CAD of this, I can trace around it and send you the drawings. I don't know where the radius and the centre point of it are these like, but I'm sure you could work it out if you know what you're doing, which I fucking don't. I actually gave the guy that made these a cardboard template and said, this is all I've got. Can you clean it up and make them? And he did, and they're lovely. But can't get in touch with him. Anyway, I've digressed. So, we've marked the centres. We've transfer punched through from that template from the master. So we mark the centres for this hole. So we can drill these out 12.5 if we can hold them. Which would be interesting. And then we can bolt those on, and then we can profile this bit. Yeah? Or, no, we'll do that. We'll profile that bit first. Yeah, I think. Righto, so here's the next setup. We've pulled the tool down, we've pulled the chuck down so that the drill, it's where we want to be. And then we've clamped this fucker down. We've got to stop with the nut. We've got the bed locked off. And we should, by rights, if the centre drill's not fucked. Come on, baby. You know what we need, don't you, boys? Hey, here she comes. Last bit of this fucking bottle. Come on. And we'll get that centre drilled. Come on, baby. Nearly there we go. Generously, without fucking snapping the bit. Not the most powerful pillar drill in the world.
Don't forget, folks, our Fuck Stock stickers are now available in our Etsy store, link in the description below. Fuck Stock, you know it makes sense.
Right, slow things down a bit. We'll go, there you are, we'll jam it up, look. Take it nice and steady. And we'll go through with that 12. If not, I'm going to fuck off over to the mill. Because that's not funny, is it? You know what I mean? Come on, you bastard. It's just fucking bollocks. See what we can do. Alright. Fuck me, finally. Just had to tighten the belt up and fuck about a bit. So, we've got the holes drilled and we've got one set up, look. So we bolt it through, clamp the whole thing in the vise. We can see our marking outlines that the camera's probably not picking up very well. And we'll go from there. I'll just profile that round with a sander. And this one's got loads of meat on it, so I'll probably just cut off disc and then finish it off with a sander. Like I say, you've seen me do loads of that shit, so you don't need to watch me doing it. But basically, if you didn't know, we can use this as a guide to get the corner that we want, the radius. Sorry. We can get this shape by using a form of the right size. Yeah, it's just a guide. Happy days. So we'll sander that and a marking outline, and we can get that done. So there we go. Look, we've followed that profile around the... Fucking hell, yeah, it's hot. We've followed the profile around that, and we've roughed out. We've done this flat. Look there. We've gone along there. Look, made that nice, and we've roughed out the shape. And I almost carried on. But I want to try fly cutter. A very helpful man called Tom. Tom's Techniques. He used to post videos. I've not seen him on here forever. But he said the fastest way in a shop is to remove metal is saw or power saw and grinder or sander. So always do your roughing out with those power tools if you got them like, because when you get onto machining, it's a bit slower. So rough it out, look. So we've almost there. I might take some more of this out and then we'll head over to the milling machine. Right, so we're over at the milling machine. Sorry, kicking you around. You get used to it. And what we've done is we've set it up so it pretty much follows that line. Not exactly, but near enough's fucking good enough, I think. Yeah, so what we can do is bring this down till it touches and fuck it off backwards, and then bring it down a little bit more, lock it, give myself a bit of a gap, do a test cut. Let's see what happens. This is first time live, you're with me. Here we go. It might all fucking get tits up. Proper quick like, but I'm hoping it don't. It's a bit fucking sketchy. There we go. Work our way up. We've gone about half a mil, maybe a little bit more. So you can see it's not quite the right radius, but it will do for me. I'm just going to go a little bit further. Just to catch the end. And back that out. Bump it down a little bit. Go again. I'm so on the toe board, so that's pretty nice actually. So we'll work our way along there until we're at the desired. Righto, one last pass. Straight down, we're going to plunge it straight down now and just take half a mil off. Not even that. Just a quick clean up pass. Here we go. Nice and steady. Do you know what? I think that fucking works. I think that fucking works. And I think like Tom said, Tom's technique, sorry, banging the camera, rough it out first, because you're saving machining time and that shit's slow. Get that burr off. But that's a lovely finish. We'll smudge that in, we'll sand that in so it's smooth. And we'll repeat the same around this side now, so that's a different setup. So we can wang it along, and then I'll fuck about with how much this sticks out, and follow this next radius, and just do it the same. Sorted. Okay, sports fans, so I've foregone the fucking moving left to right. I've gone for the plunge. I've set this one up, and I've just started doing a cut, and I thought I'd bring you along. I wasn't going to film this bit, to be fair, but it's done really well. So we're just gently working that through by hand. Yeah. Come on, you bugger. As soon as that breaks down through the back of it, which is... that'll do for me. Have it up, move this along a bit, and then go again. And tweak, and then it stalls out, so I've took too big a cut, but be nice and gentle. Hey, it's all happens on here, doesn't it? It's like live TV. Nice and steady. That's the beauty of using a collet holder. You've got a bit of a safety out, ain't you? Does it need any more? No? Fucking happy days. So, that is those fucking done. I'll clean that up, and we've got one finished fucking segment, section, part, component, fucking piece, whatever you want to call it. So there we go. Bob's your answer. What I need to do next is fold it across there, like that. Sorry, like that. Like this one. Ready to be welded on the blade. So we'll put, all I do is come square off this edge and fold it up basically over in my mini fucking press. So we're nearly there. Excuse me. Right, we're nearly there. We're coming 1/2 inch from each side of the plate. I've cut and cleaned up and fucking done off camera because, as I say, you've seen me do that shit often enough. Now, all I'm going to do is pop over to the old pillar drill, speed it up a bit, and drill a hole in each corner for fixings, etc. So I'll do that off camera, and then it's just a case of welding it up. Happy days. There is a a special request on this one for finger bob, because of how it's being fitted on the bike. It needs a 20mm hole, yeah, and excuse me, it needs it right to the edge of the plate. Normally I set it in that 1/2 inch, something like that, yeah. And you can have it portrait or landscape as well, obviously, because, you know, maybe you want just a portrait number plate. A lot of people like that nowadays. A bit weird to me, but you know, there you go, all that way. Not bothered, it's up to you. Then we'll add that on. So I'll get and drill these holes, then we'll get one tacked up. What I do need to do is take this hole out to 20mm for our FB. There you go. Right, with that tacked in place, it's just a case of fucking running a weld down now, so mind your eyes. Happy days. So we'll just use the milling machine with a 20mm drill bit to open this out. If I can fucking get the auto feed going. Drop you down a little bit. Hold on, scream if you want to go faster. And away she goes, Captain. Bit of a squealer. The shivery. Big hole, isn't it? There you fucking go. Job fucking done. I'll deburr that and then get it tacked on the plate. So there we fucking go. Is it cooled down enough to, yeah, right. That's your standard off the shelf fucking job, eh? Yeah, you can have it in that way or that way. MIG welded round, ready for powder coating. Trust me, if you hit something with this, there's something will break before this does. Yeah, so shim finder, fucking, there you go. And here's the special for our FB. For Paul, if you're watching, well, I know he's watching. So we've ticked that, because why not? It's fucking hot. We've TIG welded that, our Paul, and that'll sit on your bike like that. Yeah, little shelf on top to stop the rain. And that's turned out fucking peachy. Now, does it work? Does making them by hand work? Well, yeah, obviously it does. You know, there's one here, look. I'm not making it up. I made it, but I'm not making it up. And how does it compare to fucking pre-cut plasma? Well, it don't compare. That way is a lot easier and a lot more cost effective. So if you've got more than one to make, don't be making them by hand, because you start off with that fucking elephant man, don't you? With elephant man. Use your former and your fly cutter, and then you fucking fettle and weld. Whereas with this, you literally bend it, drill 4 holes, sort out which way round it's going and weld it on. So, can you make them by hand completely from scratch? Of course you fucking can. Is it worth doing? Probably not. So there you fucking go. Bit of a mixed bag. We delved into the world of fucking profile cutting versus old school, traditional, make it by hand. Technology wins. I need to find a profile cutter. If you can help, comments in the in the comments box. Let me know. Not sure about the one CAD and stuff that, like I've said, I don't really fucking know about. Anyway, yeah, I've changed my shirt. I've not got an hat on. It could be almost a different day. So, what I'm going to do is thank you as always for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and a sub. Hit that notification bell. Check out all the bump in the description below, including membership, supporting the channel, buying Fuck Stock stickers, and some links to some great people too. So, I'll catch you on the next one. Big love, everyone.